How's it going, YouTube? My name is JVIT and welcome back to another video inside of Elden Ring. And in today's video, I'm going to show you guys on how to defeat Margit the Fell Omen, who is the very first boss you will be fighting in the base game of Elden Ring. This boss can be found in the northwest section of near Limgrave. All you want to do is, when you get to your first Lost of Grace, you want to just follow the light on where it takes you, and then you'll just keep finding Lost Grace after Lost Grace. So head to Limgrave, and then you want to go towards the giant gate, and you just want to keep going straight. You'll find a giant tunnel, and when in that tunnel, you'll find another Lost Grace and a golden barrier to fight Margit. Margit is a weird-looking creature. He's also pretty hard for new players, of course, like me, but there are a few key things on what you need to do to actually defeat him. So if you're playing a samurai like me, of course, there's a few things to do. It's best recommended you run a bleed build. For example, you can use the vigor, which increases your health, and then you want to upgrade your dexterity, which will actually help you increase your damage with the bleed effect. So there'll be times where you're defeating Margit and you'll actually take a really good portion of his health down. That's coming from the blood loss effect, and that'll actually help you defeat Margit. But that's not the only way to defeat Margit. No, there's many other ways. Another tip to go over is when you're fighting bosses like him, it's best recommended that you come prepared and you take it very, very slow. Because what's going to happen is you're just going to head into this boss unprepared, not knowing what you're doing, and you are just going to die easily. So, like 3 shots, or if you're not careful. So it's also best recommended, if you want, you can upgrade your endurance to move faster. Don't run any heavy weight items unless you want to increase your endurance. You could also run... like I said, just use vigor to increase your health, but also you can increase your weapon. You can get smithing stones, which I could do another video on how to find those in the next video if you guys like to see that. But what's going to happen, you can find smithing stones to increase your Uji Katana weapon, and that's what I'm actually using right here to increase the damage on the weapon here, which will actually help you defeat Margit with the blood loss and all that other good stuff. A few other things to go over is you can actually summon a cooperative summoner named Sorcerer Roger, and he will actually help you out a bit in this boss. But there is still another way to defeat Margit, which we are going to go over today. So stay tuned, and I'm going to go over on how you guys can defeat Margit the Fell Omen inside of Elden Ring. So please watch carefully, and I'll show you how this works. Alright, so once on your map, you want to actually go a little bit northeast towards this area right here. This is known as Murkwater Cave. You see that giant lake right there? You are actually going to be wanting to go down there. Now, what's going to happen here is there's an item that you want to obtain called Margit's Shackle. This will actually help you defeat Margit. Well, I wouldn't say defeat, but it will provide beneficial to the fight during Margit. So you want to head down this area. So from Limgrave, you want to turn around and just head down this way. You'll see a giant cliffside. Don't jump down there because you're just going to die like an idiot. So you want to head to the right side and head down. You'll see like a giant, like a decline. I'll show you right now. So from here, get on your mount on whatever PC or whatever the thing is to spawn your mount. You can use quick access to spawn your mount. You're going to head down this way, and down this little concrete little pathway, you're going to go to the right side. You can ignore these enemies, or you can kill them if you want to get some runes. Doesn't matter. But you're going to come down this little this descending area, and you're gonna just come across here. Watch out for those little weird, I don't know what they are. They shoot poison at you. Just don't get near them because those will poison you. The ones in the red area will actually hurt you with Scarlet Rot, because I actually got transported to that area. So let's just not worry about that. We're going to come down here. You can ignore the skeletons, or you can fight them either way to just get runes, or you can use a golden foul foot to actually increase your rune acquisition. You could actually get more runes from doing that, but I think it's used mainly on bosses. You're going to come down this lake, and you're going to be able to fight a bloody finger. His name is Bloody Finger Neregus, and he is not a joke. He will 3-shot you at best if you're not careful due to the blood loss effect. And blood loss used to be insanely powerful on bosses, but I remember they nerfed it. So What you want to do is you actually want to run away from him and to the point where you're like really close to the bridge. Not too close because you don't want to aggro those skeletons over there. But what you want to do is you want to get as close as you can without aggroing the skeletons to get Nereus over here. What's going to happen eventually after a full minute? Another Bloody Finger will spawn in to help you, and it's an NPC. His name is Bloody Finger Yura, and he'll actually be able to help you fight Bloody Finger Nereus. And what you can do here is, if you want, see, I just died from blood loss. He's not a joke. He'll like 3-shot you with his throwing daggers and all that stuff. Once Bloody Finger Nereus spawns, there's 2 things you can do. You can be lazy and let him fight Nereus on his own, or you can just aid into him and deal some damage to Nereus. Nereus will use a cure potion, a crimson potion on him. So once he does that, try to nullify that attack, that thing he uses, so you can finish him off. But he'll only do it once. So once he does that, you could just start fighting him and stuff. But yeah, once you defeat Bloody Finger Nereus, the cave right in Murkwater Cave will open up, because you can't go to it without defeating this boss, because you'll be invaded by him. And yeah, he's very, very powerful. So yeah, you can just let Bloody Finger Yura fight him, and once you defeat him, Bloody Finger Yura will disappear, and you'll get his weapon, which I haven't used yet, but you obtain it. So yeah, you're going to head down to the left side from Murkwater Cave where you entered, and you're going to go down to this cave. Once down this cave, you are going to find a Lost Grace. Activating that Lost Grace will give you a nice checkpoint, so if you ended up somewhere else and you want to go back, just fast travel here. It's not a big deal. You're just going to head down this cave. Once again, you're going to actually touch the Lost Grace. Once down this cave, you're actually going to be met with some thieves. Once you enter, there'll be like a little ringing effect, and you just want to kill them. They do hurt with poison, but just be very careful. Once down this cave, you actually want to turn to your right instead of going to the mid, just straight. There is an item you can pick up that's pretty nice, but you're just going to head down this area. So, and once you go to the right side instead of the straight, you're going to open a chest and Patches will spawn. Patches is the optional boss that will help you defeat Margit because of one special item he does spell, which is, like I said, the Margit Shackle. What you want to do here is, Patches does hit pretty hard, but all you need to do here is you just need to get him down to half health. You don't need to kill him. So watch out for a few of his attacks, like that Scarlet. I think that's Scarlet Rot he shoots at you, or it's some sort of fire he shoots at you. It's probably Scarlet Rot because of the orange color. But be very careful. If you have a shield, that also helps. You can use your parry attack, or not parry attack, the attack you use when he attacks you, and then you do that like swing, just like what I'm doing right now. But yeah, what's gonna happen is you're gonna be able to get him down to half health, and you'll be able to defeat him. Well, I wouldn't say defeat him, but you'll spare his life, what I'm kind of saying. So give it a little minute. We're going to come over here. We're going to wait for him to shoot another fire, and then we're going to let him charge at us, kind of just like aggro him a bit. And then once he does that, I'm going to hit him, and then he's going to ask to surrender. Don't kill him, and then what's going to happen after a few seconds? The enemy will be fallen, and you have recruited Patches as a new shopkeeper, and you get some golden runes and some other stuff. What's going to happen from there is you actually won't be able to access the shop until you reset. You had to do it twice, actually. One for forgiving him. If you go to him after you reset at the Lost Grace, just like what I'm doing right now, you can actually pass the time. So you could, if you're in the morning, you could do it to nighttime, or you could do it to evening. It doesn't really matter. Just pass time so it goes down quicker, and you can be able to talk to Patches. So you can pass the time, and then you can meet with Patches, and you'll be able to talk to him again, where you have two options. You forgive him, or you cannot forgive him. But I would just forgive him, so you can access his shop and stuff. And then once you do that one more time, you'll be able to go back to him, and he'll be able to sell some pretty nice, good stuff. You can sell some stuff from him. He's just like a normal shopkeeper. Just go to him, and he will sell you some goods. For example, he will sell, like I said, the Margit Shackle. Once again, the Margit Shackle will help you defeat Margit by imprisoning him. Once again, this can only be used twice during Margit's first phase. So once he gets down to his golden hammer, that is when you cannot use the Margit Shackle anymore. So try to get as much damage as you can on both Margit Shackle. At least try to get him down to half or a little bit less than half, so you have a better idea on defeating him. Another thing you can use that'll help you is you can spawn your ashes, the ashes of war, which are the souls that spawn. So you like the Godric soldiers or the wolves. I'll do a separate guide on how to find those and how they work in like gameplay. But like once you pass the time again, you'll be able to return to Patches, and he'll sell the Margit Shackle. He also does sell some other goods like the rune acquisition, golden fouled feet thing. You can eat that, and that'll actually just boost your rune acquisition to get more runes from bosses and all that other stuff. So, yeah, you just need to pick up the Margit Shackle from Patches, and this will actually help you defeat Margit. Nothing else I can say about Patches. He's just another one of those cool bosses that sell some pretty decent stuff. So, yeah, let's go to the right again. We're going to go meet up with Patches. There he is, right by the campfire. Hello, Patches. And then we're going to talk to him. He's going to say some dialogue and whatnot, and you'll be able to buy or sell, and there's like another info thing that tells you about him and whatnot. So, yeah, you'll be able to purchase some stuff. For example, we are going to buy the Margit Shackle. This will bind Margit and prison him. And there's some other good stuff. There's a shield you can buy down there. There's a sword, and there's some bolts or arrows or whatever those are. But you have to have a certain bow to get that. And then there's like runes that help you find the light. All that good stuff. So yeah, you're going to buy Margit Shackle, which is a bit pricey at 5,000, so I recommend killing some enemies before you come to Patches to buy that. Or you can sell some of your stuff or use some golden runes. We'll go over that in another video on how to get runes. But you're going to come back over and you're going to summon Sorcerer Roger. You can actually fast travel back to Stormveil Castle, and you're going to summon your Shackle. You can put it in the quick access, or you can put it down where I have it in the the four boxes. As you can see, that imprisons him with the orange light coming out of him. That'll actually give you a decent amount of time to do damage to him, and once he's stunned like that, you'll be able to just hit him in the back with your light attack, and this will actually help you defeat Margit pretty easily. Once he gets to a second phase, yeah, you can't use it anymore, but during this phase, what I recommend doing is summoning your ashes. For example, I'm using the Godric warriors or the Godric soldiers, whatever you want to call them. It doesn't really matter, they're the exact same thing. But if you guys want to see a video on how to get Ashes of War, I could go over that. And yeah, this is just a video on how you guys can defeat Margit the Fell Omen. It's I guess you could say an easy boss as long as you know what you're doing. It's all about stamina and being fast. Once again, stamina is a recommended thing to have for any class if you want to. Or you can also target him, track him, which is it's like a little target where it's like a little dot that appears on the boss, so you just have your eyes on him. And yeah, just watch out for his attacks because they will hit hard. And then he summons his hammer, and then yeah, that's pretty much on how you guys beat the first boss in Elden Ring. There's nothing else more I can say about Margit. If I missed anything, please let me know down in the comment section below, and if you guys want to see another boss guide, let me know. And yeah, as always, that's going to be it for the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed it, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, my name's JVIT, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, everyone. Bye.